this is the Healing Brush Tool practice. As you can see here, I've set up the before and after on what we will be doing in this lesson. We are going to be using the Healing Brush Tool to remove blemishes, as well as just learning to brighten the eyes up a little bit. So, let me close out of these. First thing you need to do is go to Schoology, go to our class, and go to Spot Healing Brush Practice. So Healing Brush Photoshop Practice. You need to come down here to the bottom, hit download the image, and then in Photoshop, after you've opened it up on your computer, go to Open, Downloads, and then open up the JPEG of the woman. Now real quick, you're going to need to probably zoom in and out of your image. So again, how to do that would be on a Mac, Command plus, Command minus to zoom out, Command 0 to reset. On a PC, that would be Control plus, Control minus, and Control 0 to reset. So I'm going to zoom into her face. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab the Spot Healing Brush tool. If I click and hold, you'll see that there's a lot of different tools, but it's a band-aid with some dots on it. I'm going to make it a very small size, less than 20 or so pixels, well, maybe less than 50. It's actually pretty small. And then the hardness, making it a soft brush, anything below 50%. So you get this nice soft edge. Normal, content aware, all good options to have up here in the options bar. So now we can go ahead and just start painting over our blemishes. So go through and edit as many as you want. You don't want to over edit because then you start kind of getting a little creepypasta with it, as the kids say. Basically, over editing it will make your person look inhuman, very weird and very wrong. But just editing out some small blemishes. You might want to leave some of her freckles, but that's up to you. For this assignment, I'm actually going to ask you to remove the nose ring, just as kind of like proof that you've learned how to do it. It's a white thing right there. Now, this isn't for large spots. You don't want to be doing large spots on anything. Large spots really look weird, but you want to just do some small, simple ones. So continue doing that till you feel comfortable with it. And the last tool that I want to show you in this is just the brush tool with a color dodge mode. So going back here to the brush tool, going up to the options bar, making it a really soft brush. The size should be about the size of the eye, so maybe 80-ish. The mode changing to color dodge. The opacity should be very light, so it's not, we don't want it to be blinding. Like if we did it at 100, it literally would blind. So we want it to be under 20% to start out with, and you can play around with that number. So that's it for the options bar. You can pause there to take a look at everything I've changed. The last thing you need to do is just make sure you're painting in white. You can even go to swatches here and just click white, or up here. And now I'm going to zoom in. And I'm just going to go over her eyes like maybe 3 times, just until they're just a little bit brighter. I might even go over the lips to make them stand out more. And there you have it, an edited image. So if I go up here to my history tool, if you see it, there's a camera button down here. I can create a snapshot. And basically, I can look at the before and after for myself. So again, that's completely up to you how much editing you do. But remember, over editing is worse than under editing. So I'm going to go back to that snapshot, file, save as, making sure we put it into our documents, our photography 1 folder. I'm going to call it healing brush and make sure that the format is JPEG. You can pause here. Hit save. I already had one, so I'm just going to replace my old one. Hitting OK. And then you can close out of Photoshop and upload it to the submissions in Schoology. To see how to do that, look at the previous video.